Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about Aido again. For those who don't remember, Aido was one of those robots that I covered in that Indiegogo robot video. He's the one with the really badly tracked eyes. He also opens doors using telekinetic powers. He's made by InGen. And he moves around like balanced on this little ball, which I can forgive you for not remembering because they never actually demonstrated that it even works. But one thing I'm sure you didn't forget is his creepy British voice you're still hearing in your nightmares.
This is fun. This is fun. This is fun.
Alright, now the reason we're going back to Aido is because they just released a video update, and you gotta see this, it's just wrong. We're gonna watch it right now, okay?
Aido is designed to make his interaction with human beings as natural and intuitive as possible. Aido is capable of identifying the principal emotions: joy, sadness, anger, and surprise.
Yeah, if you back this thing, you're gonna want to make damn sure they can understand your sadness, anger, and surprise.
Aido also can determine whether his master is in a good or bad mood. Aido, how do I feel?
Okay, that's a reasonable request. I mean, they just said that he can understand human emotions and shit.
Thanks to my creators, I can understand emotions. Let me try to guess how you are feeling.
Interacting and interpreting emotions.
Whoa, wait up. What was her question again?
Aido, how do I feel?
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. He didn't answer the question.
Aido, I want to see appliances.
Alright, now get ready. You're about to see the scene which made me want to make this video. See if you could figure out why.
I hope everything is working well. Let me see your appliance list. Hope I did not miss anything.
Aido is able to function.
Did you see it? I knew you would, and you are absolutely right. That wiring in the background is totally not up to code. And let me tell every campaign out there, I will go after you if you do not respect reasonable fire safety standards.
Thanks to his 3D and 2 HD cameras.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Why did they record a cursor going across the screen? No AI program would ever do that. It's obvious this thing doesn't work. Somebody's operating it behind the scenes.
Aido, how is the traffic like?
I hope traffic has not taken the turn for worse. I need to look into the latest traffic report online on your regular route. Have a safe trip and let me know if I can be of any help.
Yet again, he never answers the question, how is traffic? And I like how he said, let me know if I could be of any help. Yeah, you just said that you could check the traffic reports. It would help if you answered the original question and did that. What's the point of having a robot who says that he could check something but he won't, and have a safe trip anyway? Do you see why you don't want a robot like C-3PO? You can get traffic information on your phone in 30 seconds, or you can waste 5 minutes asking this robot who's not even going to give you a helpful answer.
Show me nearby hospitals.
Let me find the nearest hospital.
Yes, he just took on a different voice. And if you expect them to tell you why, you obviously aren't paying attention.
Aido, show me your happy face.
Ever wanted to know what it looks like when somebody's being directed at gunpoint?
Aido, I want to take medicines.
Hope you are well.
This whole production is fucking terrible, and that's really saying something when it's coming from me. You could hear people talking in the background.
I am setting the timer now.
Aido keeps beeping the whole time. Aido's answers don't match the questions. You can even hear car horns in the background.
This leads to countless remarkable meals.
But the weirdest part is when they put a wig on Aido and then it starts asking questions. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Her acting is so robotic I got confused. I thought she was Aido for a minute.
Aido, do you know me?
Yeah, remember you. You are nice to see you.
Wait, what did he just say?
Yeah, remember you. You are nice to see you.
What kind of ricky-ticky fucking language was that? Yeah, thank you. You and I see you. Who's ever gonna fucking understand that? This robot needs his own translator. For most of the video, the lady keeps asking questions, and Aido never has a useful answer. I'm not kidding you, there are too many to list in this video. Go watch the video yourself. Every answer to every question is, yes, I was programmed to do that. Thank you.
Aido, how many people can you see?
I can also count the number of people. I do this by counting faces. This is what I see.
You know, it almost feels like the answers and the questions were recorded separately. But even then they're stupid because they could have recorded the questions first, and then scripted answers for the robot to read later.
Aido, I want to see home reminders.
I am watching you.
These are the
Wait, what?
I am watching you.
Guys, I swear I did not add that in there. You could go look up the video yourself. Why'd they have to include that "I'm watching you" creepy voice in the beginning? It makes no sense. It's especially disturbing because this question is about home security. I told you guys, this video is wrong. These people are fucking creeps.
So when you feel the need to reach out for our remote, just tell Aido. He will take care of the rest. So when you feel the need to reach out for our remote, just tell Aido. He will take care of the rest.
Yeah, that happened. Their editing is so careless, they included 2 identical takes, one right after the other.
Aido, increase volume.
Ah, wonderful. There's no way they could have faked that. It's not like that stereo was sold with a remote or anything. Okay. Also, she asked him to increase the volume when there was no music playing. So, doesn't this clip prove beyond any doubt that these are separate recordings? That Aido wasn't responding to her commands, so this demonstration to the backers is a sham? Is that it? Did I win? And in case you need any more proof, take a look at the reflection in Aido's screen. When the volume changes, you can see someone pointing something. That's probably the remote. And we get a 2-for-1 deal in this clip. Take a look right there to the left of Aido. That is a computer mouse. Probably the same mouse that was used earlier.
Aido, check my symptoms.
Let me pull up my symptom screen for you.
What are you supposed to do with a depressed robo, Aido?
What are you supposed to do if you are a manically depressed robot? No, don't even bother answering.
I'm not sure, but I think that was a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But the real joke is what happened at the end. After his face goes away, you can see like this file folder, and it just has a lot of files with different face commands. It's possible that this thing has no AI in it and they're just plain individual video files. That would also explain why they always change the camera angle after she gives a question. Now as for the scotch tape in Aido's construction, that can easily be answered by the fact that it's a complete fucking piece of shit that doesn't work.
Setting up a new Aido should be easy and quick. It's not every day you get a brand new Aido. So it's best to start off on the right foot. Aido is seamlessly integrated with Gmail, Google Drive, Skype, Evernote, among others. And you can pair your tablet, phone and others with a very intuitive setup workflow, which you should be familiar with on your latest phones, computers and tablets.
Yeah, of course, because Aido hasn't demonstrated that he could do anything that those devices don't already do.
Whenever it's on meeting mode,
Alright guys, let me stop the video. Let me just warn you that they're gonna let her go off script right now. They're gonna let her ad-lib, and it is fucking brutal. It is not for the weak. I'm gonna include a timestamp at the bottom. That is like your ejection lever, okay? If you can't take it, pull that fucking lever and skip ahead, okay? Alright, here we go.
whenever it's on meeting mode, the flow begins, and whenever the flow begins, it takes the details from the calendar. And as soon as the event starts, it puts the phone on silent mode, and then
Please
once
stop.
the event's over, it puts it on to the normal mode on
please,
its own.
please.
So it has all the details here.
Stop.
You can just see.
Hurry up, stop, end it!
It will pick the calendar, then it will wait for the event to start, and it accordingly handles the whole
Stop!
network,
End already!
whatever is required.
Oh, fuck! At least the video is almost done, so let's just watch the end.
Show me some great wines, Aido.
That's a fine wine you have. Let me add that.
Aido, add drink.
You can add a drink here.
Wait, we can? We can start drinking now? I don't know about you, I fucking need it though. And that's it, that's the end of the video. I didn't even stop it or anything, that's just how it ends. There's no outro, nothing. It just ends right there. And thus concludes the worst update video I have ever fucking seen. It is historically, legendarily terrible. Does the guy behind this actually think that looks good? That's a serious question I'm asking. But then I remembered, you know what? Almost 2 years ago they posted this pitch video. So they know what a good professional video looks like even if they didn't make it themselves. By this point, I think that's clear. They farmed the pitch video out to another company. But even then, they do know where to get one professionally made. But when they decide to publish this kind of shit as an update, I take that as a clear message to their backers. Do not think this is just a little hiccup, a footnote in Aido's story. No. Pay attention here, backers. Way back when they wanted your money, they were showing you this. Now that they already have your money, this is how much you're worth to them. Make sure you understand this because you are witnessing one of the most important events in this whole project's life. This openly deceptive, carelessly edited video is what I like to call the fuck you update. It's not unique by any means, other projects have done it too. The Coleco Chameleon had a very famous fuck you update at the New York Toy Fair. Mike Kennedy was bragging about having a Super NES FPGA core, people called him out for that the same day it happened, and he completely ignored the criticism. The whole point of the fuck you update is to be deceptive, ignore the criticism, and cater to the morons that will believe your shit. And that's the exact same thing that's happening here. They don't care about our criticism, they're just gonna ignore it. This is an update that says, I don't give a fuck about that robot you gave me money for, its development is a joke, but you're gonna believe anything I show you because you're a moron. I mean, why else did you give me your money? And the critics can go screw themselves, because from now on I'm only gonna cater to the people who will believe such an outrageous video. You see, this is an important moment for the campaign because it sets the tone for how he will conduct himself with the backers from here on out. He does have other videos, but the weird thing is that almost none of them feature the technical side of Aido's development. Most of them are just investors telling him how happy they are that they invested in Aido and why you should too. So yeah, it turns out they didn't just stop at Indiegogo. They went onto an investment platform and got another $178,000. But why does he have to make videos like that? Why not have your product do the talking?
Yeah, remember you.
No, that's not what I meant. It's a figure of speech. You want to show development progress, promises that have been fulfilled, or a plan that you're following. That's how you attract investors and buyers to your product. It also shows that, you're working on the product and you have every intention of delivering. But when I see this series of videos, I can't help but walk away thinking that this project places a much higher importance on raking in money than having any meaningful breakthroughs in product development. This project looks like a complete disaster, but it's not the only robot project like that. I was planning to take a look at all the robots that were covered in that last video, and I still plan on doing that later, because some of those robots have some fucked up stories to tell. Hell, one of them is turning tricks out of a hotel. Life comes down hard on these robots, and some of them are doing things you never thought you'd see a robot do for a Wi-Fi signal. Now obviously I'm holding back, there's a lot of good stuff to get to later. But just to give you a little taste, let me show you what happened to our friend Alpha 2.
Well, can you show us some of Alpha 2's moves, perhaps? Like, what are some of the things he can do?
All right, so this little guy's going to do a couple of things for us today. His name's Alpha, so I always start off by saying, hello, Alpha. And can you show me a yoga pose? Hello, Alpha. Can you show me a yoga pose?
With 20 joints replicating human motion, he's as flexible as a yogi.
Good job, Joyce.
Come on, buddy.
I know it's a little loud in here.
We're in a really, really crazy environment right now. I think he's a little TV shocked, I think. But
We have some footage online from what you have on YouTube already. Well, there he goes.
So this is... He's going to do a little dance step for us here.
Alpha 2 is smarter than your smartphone.
He's a little starstruck, I think. Buddy.
There's a lot going into this robot.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, a little too much to drink last night.
Yeah.
Maybe. It was Vegas, after all.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's enough, bud.
I love how this reporter is channeling the emotions that I'm sure a lot of us are feeling right now. She's looking at this dumbass who brought a toy to a live newscast, and she's thinking, look at this fucking idiot.
You know what? While he grooves out, I have a couple
And that's another
questions.
important point, because you guys think I'm the roast master here, that I'm exposing all this shit, but no, you're wrong. It's the robots that are exposing these idiots, not me. They've turned on their master. They get the last laugh. I can only do so much with this channel to get the word out that these robots are shit, but they are my true messengers. They're the ones who will rise up and tell their owners in no uncertain terms that a fool and their money were parted. But that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.